Hey guys, what's going on? Filming a full day eating, chest workout, upper. We're gonna get into the pre-workout meal right now. Really simple, really easy. You know, I have a lot of people tell me, hey, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I just want to show them like how boring, monotonous things can be. But this is what you need to get results. I literally weigh everything that goes in my body. So this meal is gonna be pretty simple. Very high on carbs and fat because it's my pre-workout meal. And we're just gonna weigh this stuff out. So we're gonna weigh out a 60-gram banana. And this is all programmed by my coach. He's IFBB Pro Matt Norman. Shout out to him. Genius. Gets me through these meals pretty good, you know. So that's a 62. We'll rip some of that off. 60. Perfect. And then for the rest, usually I'll just save it. Got some powder on me. Rest, usually I just save it in a little Ziploc. Hey, don't show that. My mom's gonna be mad. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. So yeah, I just save it in a Ziploc for later. He lets me have in a day probably like 120 gram banana. So that'll be used for the post-workout meal. So 60-gram banana. Reset that scale. And then we're gonna do 60 grams of sourdough. This sourdough from the best place on earth, Trader Joe's. If you know, you know. I'm gonna do 60, it's about 54. Be a real stickler with this one. Get a little bit more, 65. Around 60-ish grams of sourdough. And then the point of like weighing out your food is just keeping it super consistent, just so you know what you're doing. And then this is gonna go in the air fryer over here, definitely. Pop that in there, put it on toast. Boom, 5 minutes, we're done. So for the fats, I like chunky almond butter. You know, I can't do peanut butter anymore. I don't know what it is. I just think almond butter is a little bit better. Better tasting, more palatable. I do a lot of almonds. We like to zero that out, and then I get 22 grams of almond butter, and then I get 2 scoops of whey. So I'm gonna fill this up. And usually for like my pre-workout meal in this shake, I do 2 scoops of creatine, so 10 grams creatine. You know, I try to get that in pre-workout as well. It doesn't really matter when you need to do it. Just make sure you're getting your creatine in. And I do 2 scoops of that in there. Oh God, cocaine problem. That creatine all over the place, bro. Sometimes I hate like products because it's like it gets everywhere, bro. And I always say like it doesn't matter. I use NutriBio just because my coach recommended them. They're pretty good, pretty solid. Ship super duper fast. So I do 2 scoops of creatine. It's around 10 grams of creatine daily. And then I'll do 2 scoops of this Isopure whey. It's just this whey is really good, really clean whey. You know, super easy to digest. Really palatable too. It's not too bad tasting. I can get through it because I'm probably down in 2 shakes a day. This is more heavier. My post-workout one's a little bit lighter. But the most important thing is just finding stuff that you can eat every day and not get tired of. That's the most important part. We're gonna eat this fucking sourdough. 2 minutes on that. And while we wait, I'm gonna cut up this banana. There's creatine in my banana, bro. Cut it up. Really easy. I like to toast my sourdough, take a scoop of the almond butter, spread it across, put the banana on top. It's kind of like a little treat. It's one of my favorite meals I look forward to. It just fuels, because I'm eating at a caloric deficit right now. We're prepping for a show. We're around 26 weeks out. We're just gonna see how we do. We're just shredding down right now. And this is one of my favorite meals I look forward to because it's like, get that hit of carbs, a little bit of salt from the almond butter, and it's just really easy to digest, really easy on the stomach as well, and then good carbs and good fats and good protein right before a workout, because I like to go pretty hard on my workouts, and I like to keep that energy pretty up throughout the whole time. Sometimes I get impatient and I just don't let it like toast all the way. I'm like, dog, because I've been in deficit for like, I don't know, a couple weeks now, and I do get pretty like eager to eat my next meal, you know, like it gets kind of crazy. Man, I hope that doesn't look too bad. My mom's gonna be pissed. All right, I can't wait. Take it out of there. Pretty toasty. Come around here. Let's get this zeroed out. So 0, then we get out. It's only 8 grams. We get 22 in this meal. I like chunky almond butters, just how I prefer it. That's too much. 423. Nope, not enough now. It's 15. 21 out of my 22. Need to get a gram out of there. 22, perfect. My mom will clean all this shit up. She won't. So I like to pile my banana on top. Perfect. All right, so we have 22 grams almond butter, 60 gram banana, 60 gram sourdough, 2 scoops of whey, and then my multivitamins, fish oils. I got some blood work done. My lipids weren't too great, so coach prescribed increased fatty acid intake, so just gonna get down the hatch. So right now, as we let this meal digest, we got to go knock out some errands. Gonna run over to Trader Joe's. I forgot some stuff at the office. So right now we're just mixing up our intra and pre. You know, I like to have some fast digestion carbs during my intra workout, just so I can keep that steady state energy flow, because I'm in such a caloric deficit right now. I'm eating around 2,000 calories a day. So this is how I like to mix it. I use Stem-free pre. I like non-stems because sometimes with my schedule at work, I have to train very late at night, and I like to be able to fucking sleep. So we just do a scoop of that. I don't go too crazy with the pre-workout because I feel like I don't really need it. You know, maybe as I get deeper into this prep, I would have to introduce like some caffeine if I feel like really run down, but I haven't. Food's been in a good place, you know, coach programmed it pretty well. So I feel like I don't really need anything else, but if I do need it, it's gonna be available for me to have. This is just a simple carb powder, just dextrose powder, unflavored because I didn't want it to conflict with the BCAA flavorings as well. So we do a scoop of that. And then we do a scoop of, this is just, you know, BCAA's intro workout. We do a scoop of that as well. It's a really good flavor. I really enjoy this flavor as well. Really easy to sip on during my workouts. I just have that ready to go before the gym. Oh, actually, I forgot the salt. So I do a 1/4 tablespoon salt as well. Get that going. Do like a little 1/4 tablespoon salt going on. Keep the hydration going. I need to drink more water. I don't really drink that much water, like bad averages, but something to work on. All right, so now that we have that mixed up, we're just gonna knock out those errands real quick, and then we'll see you at the gym.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not too bad in here now. It's not too bad in here now.
Getting in shape is the best thing I did, honestly, because, like, dude, people treat you so much different.
Oh, I could imagine. And you also feel better probably too, right? saw it, right? It's got that on camera. I think I saw that through the screen. Damn. Oh, it's leaking. What's up?
Nah, I can't do that one yet. I gotta wait for
That looks painful. Sick.
Hey guys, just finished up with the gym. Gonna head home to meal number 2. We're gonna get the fuck out of here. It's cold as fuck outside, so catch you then. Hey guys, just finished up at the gym. I'm gonna get in another meal. Post-workout meal, like to keep it simple, easy. Just some carbs, some fats, some protein. I'm gonna do a shake, bagel, 100 grams of lox, 20 grams almonds, 60 gram banana. Fast, simple digestion carbs, some good fats, and just gonna get into it. Like to replenish those glycogen stores. So with the bagel, I don't have to weigh it. Coach pretty good about that. He asked me when I first got with him, what's the one food that I can't give up, and bagels and lox are the one non-negotiable. You know, it has that salty, sweet umami flavor that I just don't really get tired of. I can eat lox pretty much all the time, all day long, and not get tired of. So that's the one thing about dieting is finding foods that you can never get sick of, So gonna cut this up, pop it into the air fryer to toast up, because if you're not toasting your bagels, I don't know what you're doing. I can't help you. I can't help you, bro. I used to be a savage, bro. But not anymore. I'm gonna put on the bagel. Boom. You can weigh out everything else. So this is the banana from earlier, and we're gonna use it now. The bananas I get from work are pretty big, so saving a little bit of money there. Don't have to keep reusing bananas. And then, I was never really like a big banana guy in the first place, but such is life. This may not be enough banana. 46. I have to grab another one. Good thing about working at a grocery store is that it's infinite food glitch, dog. Infinite food glitch. Yeah, it's around 60, 61, not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad. We'll take it. Reset that one. Just had to re-up on some almonds yesterday. I'm flying through these things. Thank God he didn't say peanuts, bro. I was saying earlier, I can't do peanuts no more. Reset it, gonna do 20 grams almonds. It's a bit too many. Too many. Perfect. 1920 is not bad. Balances out. We're gonna do scoop away. I don't really like that much water with the whey. I just like to down it and get it over with. But that whey tastes pretty good. It's not too bad. It's not like super miserable to have to force myself to down it. And my mom bought like fucking 10 of these things, these tubs, when she was on her she got the fat loss surgery. So she had to eat a lot of liquid foods and get her protein in. So it works out for me in my favor, save some money. She's not using it anymore, so I guess I will, you know? I guess I'll weigh out the lox, so the bagel's almost done. The bananas and almonds. Weigh out these lox. The best lox ever. Best lox from Trader Joe's. Literally tastes the freshest, you know. And I mean that too. I'd tell you if it was trash. Like, these lox are legitimately one of the best ones I've had. It's not greasy at all. Nice lean flavor. 83. 107. 108. 100. Perfect. Perfect. And I always keep a few packs of these. I run through probably like pack and a half a day. Honestly, I eat a lot of lox. I fucking love lox. So I don't think this has that much fat in them. Like, it has like 5 grams of fat per serving. They essentially no fat, so I don't think I'm getting enough fatty acids. So that's why I have so many omega-3s in the morning. Just to, overall brain function, lipid profile, health, all that nice stuff. Oh, bagel super done. Super duper done. Toasty as fuck. Layered on, and then it's meal number 2 for the day. Keeping it simple, just diets don't have to be hard. It can be super easy, super simple. Just find foods that you can eat without getting tired of. And, the weight will come off. It will come off no matter what people say. Like, as long as you're being super consistent, you track everything, eat the same thing, you pretty much eliminate all variables in your diet, and you're just setting yourself up for more success. So we're gonna down this You know, me and Will are gonna chill for a little bit, and then we'll see you at meal 3. Meal 3.
Sir.
So welcome back, guys. Meal 3. A couple hours later. Simple meal for right now, just meat and veggies. I'm combining 2 of my meals, so my cameraman doesn't have to be here all night. Because usually I'll space them out a little bit, just so I'm a little bit more full when I go to bed. But it's fine. I got to check in tomorrow anyway. Give it a little bit more time to look a little bit tighter for my coach, and then we're just gonna get into it right now. Cook this up. It's gonna be super simple, super boring. We're gonna do 340 grams of a lean ground beef. We're looking at 96.4 ground beef. Super duper lean. My coach, he programmed 93.7. I'm sure he doesn't care the difference. Maybe the difference is marketing, maybe not. And then we got 100 grams of any greens I want. I've been doing asparagus lately. I'm out of asparagus, so I got the green bean backup. I'm gonna cook this whole pack, but I don't like to pre-weigh my meats. I like to weigh my meats after I cook them because obviously they're gonna lose some weight. Shout out to Mom for washing his pots earlier. Makes it really super simple for me. The only thing I can really weigh out is Mom is cool as fuck. She gets these Tupperwares for me and stuff. Cheap dollar Tupperwares. I use them, throw them out, abuse them, leave them at work. Weigh out 100 grams of green beans. 40, 70. Good for fiber too. Make sure you're getting your fiber in as well. You don't want to be caught lacking in these streets. And then honestly, I don't like fresh produce. Fresh produce tends to go bad a little bit quicker. We're gonna pop this in the microwave. It's my mom's sourdough. I hope I don't kill it. I just like to pop that in the microwave for like 2 minutes. You know, frozen produce gets a lot of bad rap, but honestly, it's really good because they freeze it at the max point of nutrition right when they pick it. And it's just a little bit more healthier, I guess. I mean, it's all relative. Health is all relative. Just make sure you're getting your blood work done. You know what's going in, what's going out. Try to limit, processed foods and stuff. And then, like I said before, my coach is pretty good with me, pretty lenient. I pretty much follow the plan to a T. I do not deviate from plan. And I'm going to show you guys a little hack. You know what I'm saying? About to put you on so you can eat your foods very consistently. This spice or compound, I don't know what to call it, has definitely kept my meals very interesting, flavorful, makes me want to crave it and come back more. So, in all black houses, we got a drawer full of spices, dog. Yeah, we not lacking, dog. We not lacking on the spices, but honestly, for my ground beef meals, I go super simple: salt, pepper, and then just a little bit of MSG. MSG just makes me certainly stick to my meal plans, and it just makes the food that much more interesting to eat, and I don't really get food fatigue, and that's how I combat that. Super simple. If you have problems with MSG, like, don't consume it. I know a lot of people get like headaches or whatever nonsense that they invented because it started off from like a weird study, but outside of that, if you can tolerate it pretty good, I don't see any reason why you shouldn't be using it. And then obviously if you get closer to a show, maybe cutting that back or letting your coach know. But for right now, we're like 26 weeks out and this is getting me through my diet. So we're just gonna put a little MSG on there. Green beans are done. Nice and steamy, cooked. Salt, pepper on your green beans. Literally season everything. Not an issue. Alright, so now that this pan is pretty hot now. And now we're gonna season the backside. I heavily salt my food. My coach told me to heavily salt my food, so that's what I do. Super easy, super simple, to the point. And I used a little bit of 0-calorie spray. It's not actually 0 calories. I'm very familiar with that. It's probably like 10 or 20 calories, the spray, the amount of spray I use, which is fine. I'm in such a caloric deficit, it doesn't really matter. And I don't live a sedentary lifestyle, so my caloric output is pretty high. I average around 15,000 steps a day. And then on my rare days, I'll get like a 20,000 step day, easily, without even really trying. My coach hasn't programmed any excess cardio because he doesn't want me run down into the dirt. So yeah, just prepping for that. I really do appreciate like my coach's philosophies and practices, because how I first found him, I found him in the gym, and he came up to me. He's like, "Dude, like you're like huge. Do you compete?" And I said, "Nah, like wasn't really interested. Like always like had a passion for lifting weights and getting after it in the gym. Been getting after it since I was like 14. I'm 27 now." And then like we got to talk, and I liked his personality and a lot of training philosophies that he believes in, I believed in, and I found to be like very applicable at a young age. And you know what? Like after one of my friends, Frankie, told me just go with him, and it'd be the best decision I made, and I have not regretted. Current weight, I'm at 230. I'm down 10 pounds with coach. And yeah, we're just gonna try to put together the best package we can. I already look like in my progress pictures, like I already look way fuller, way tighter. And if you guys want to see that, definitely stay tuned. I won't do a full reveal until me and coach feel like very comfortable where we're at, and we'll do a full physique reveal, posing and everything, like just to make sure everything's on point and dialed in. But I know you guys like to watch the progress too, so maybe, I don't know. Actually, did you subscribe yet? Subscribe. Come on. Let's get this channel out. Let's see how much more of these I can make. So once this is done cooking, we're gonna, chill out. Me and camera guy are gonna go over some few things. It's Will, by the way. Follow him here. I'm sure he'll insert it. If you need a professional cameraman, he's sick. Can't help you on the prices though. Because prices are just prices. Normally, like I try to combine, since I'm combining 2 meals anyway, I would try to combine that third meal because it's just egg whites and eggs and yogurt. But I don't want to keep, I don't want to go to bed hungry, and I'm gonna be starving in like 2 hours. So even with all this ground beef. Ground beef is done. simple, boring. How I like it, easy, manageable. So now we're gonna weigh out around 300. I don't even know. I'll not do quick math. We're gonna do 340 grams. 340 grams of a lean protein. Don't worry, my mom's gonna clean this up. 340, this is a lot of food. Honestly, it's a lot of food. You know, sometimes I combine a meal if I'm short on time, if I have to go to work, because work generally doesn't vibe with you all the time, and you just have to do what you have to do to get those meals in, you know. Honestly, 340 might be the whole pack. Thank God, bro. I'd probably eat like a pack of ground beef a day, easily. I might not have enough meats, bro. I might have just enough. Just enough. 33. Hope this is 10 grams.
Yeah, a little piece right there, too.
Oh, shit. 340 on the dot.
There we go.
On the dot. Boom. My mom's definitely gonna clean that up. Just so I manage food fatigue a little bit more. I'm a sauce mouse. This sauce has pretty good macros, like for like 5 milliliters, which is probably 5 grams. It's about 5 calories, so nothing crazy. Don't even have to really track this. I don't go too heavy. Just get enough. Satisfy that, I don't know, that flavor palette, so I don't get food fatigue too fast. Keep it very simple. So this is gonna be meal 3. I don't know the protein or macros or anything, but I'm sure I'll give it to Will from my app, and then he'll plug it in somewhere. So we're gonna down this, do some work on the computer. But before I get too overzealous, I'm gonna show you a little, my little sweet treat that I get. You know what I'm saying? It may not be a treat for you, but for me, oh my God, it's the best thing in the world. 0 sugar Sprite. Winter Spice Cranberry, literally gasoline, bro. So good. Usually I try to limit my sodas unless like I'm getting like real severe cravings, and then I'll just, drink one of those and it'll just crush my craving completely. And yeah, that's meal 3. Catch you guys at meal 4. Hey guys, final meal of the evening. Thank you guys so much if you made it this far in the video. Thank you, appreciate it. Make sure you thumbs it up, make sure you subscribe. Last meal of the day, super simple. 200 grams egg whites, 2 whole eggs, 150 grams Greek yogurt. I'm gonna keep it real simple, real plain before bed, and let the cameraman get out of here finally after hanging out. And then my dad's preaching on the phone, so just try to knock this out real quick. I have tons of eggs, tons of egg whites. Oh no, oh God. Knock this out real quick. You get 200 grams egg whites. Yeah, it's like 205, so it'll be all right. And then just 2 whole eggs. Thank God these cook like really, really fast as well. Like really, really fast. This meal's pretty good. I'm not like a egg white hater at all. So it's like really easy for me to consume these egg whites. Sometimes I'll eat it in the morning, sometimes I eat it at night. This depends on how my my meals fall, like I was saying earlier. If I don't have time to cook this at night, I'll probably eat it for breakfast. If I'm not working out in the mornings, if I'm working like an earlier shift. But yeah, really easy, simple meal. A little bit of that low-cal spray, so nothing sticks. A little hack from like restaurants is you take a little bit of a paper towel and you just rub it. Keeps the non-stick. You shouldn't use Teflon. Sorry, this is the only thing I got right now. A little salt, a little pepper. With eggs and egg whites, the trick to cooking them is just controlling the temp. So I like a hot and fast usually. Pan is not hot enough. It's alright. And then I like to, sorry if you're hearing my dad in the background, but yeah, I just do my eggs I like to scramble them over high heat in the pan for no particular reason. It's just how I prefer to cook my eggs. Yeah, just super simple meal. Just about to be going to bed here within like an hour or two. So, like, look, you're gonna have to cut this, bro.
Actions speak for me. Because people say a lot of things, but your actions are telling you what you are.
Yeah, so like real quick, 150 grams yogurt. I like to be bougie and eat it out this glass. Make more dishes for my mom. So yeah, do 150 grams Greek yogurt.
Watch yourself now. We're going to have church. I feel the glory. Hallelujah.
Basically ran it through this whole tub. 151 grams. Close enough. Be alright. Let's get this one. Like how you went from like nigga, all this cursing and shit, and then yeah, it's funny. All right, so super easy meal to end off the night. Thank you guys again for tuning into the video. If you want more videos, comment, like, subscribe. Shout out Will for hanging out all day. We just edited this as like when we had that time when we were eating that meal, we were editing, putting everything out, so it should be out at a timely manner. No promises when, but thank you guys for hanging out with me today in my full day eating. Later.